Hello and welcome back to Glam Tones. My name is Gigi and today we are going to celebrate Ice Cream Day, which is tomorrow. It's Sunday, the 17th, and we're going to start by mixing up a color that is going to represent an ice cream cone. We're not going to have a ton of ice cream cone or even of this color in the video, but we're going to have a little bit, and we're going to mix up a color that I think is pretty close. It's not perfect, but it's pretty close. We're mixing up a little more than we need because if I'd mixed up exactly what I thought I needed, it really wouldn't have come back up off the palette, right? It would have just painted it. So we really don't need very much of it, but here we go. A little yellow, a little brown, a little white gets us closer to that color that I'm looking for. I think we're gonna grab a little bit more white maybe too. Not now, maybe not. I think I do, but I don't think I show you. I think in the end I add a tiny bit more white, but that's close to the color I'm gonna end up with. Now we're gonna go ahead and add a little color to these tips, and we're gonna go with the three in the middle, three in the middle are gonna be this really pretty lilac-y lavender color. Love this color. I've got a couple colors that are similar to it, but this particular one is mwah, chef's kiss. This is also by this is the first, wow, I'm really knocking things over. This is the first color by this brand that I ever bought. It's first bottle, and it's by QT nail gels or Professional Nail Systems or whatever it is. It's not right next to me. I can't grab it, but it will of course be listed below. It's QT. It's very smooth and creamy. I like it a lot. It's very pigmented. I think you could even get away with a one coat situation, but we are of course going to coat these 2 times. This particular polish is a color changing polish that you will see throughout the video. We'll continue to go back and forth between this pink, which they call it darken pink, and pale orange. I don't know what darken pink means. That is maybe the worst name for any product ever in the history of Earth. So it's honestly, I think it's such a bad name. I almost didn't buy the polish, but I like it. It's pretty, and I love this brand of polish. And I know the Evil Empire actually sells some of this brand. I don't know if they sell it all. So what we're doing right now is making a little ice cream bar. We're just going to go ahead and make the shape, and I am exaggerating that one side a little bit because I want to be able to draw an outline on it, and we're going to make sure that we see the side of the ice cream bar. So that's why that one side looks a little wonky, but you'll see what I mean in just a minute. Now, as far as the Evil Empire goes, I'm not positive if they sell all the different lines that brand has. Like there's a cat eye one and a glitter one, and the one we're using now, which is color changing, and the ones where you can buy the polish and get a gel and a polish together that match. I know they sell a bunch of those on there. I don't know that they sell every single color, but it's worth taking a look. It's DND gel polish. These particular ones though are DND DC gel polishes. So those are different lines in the brand. Now we're gonna go ahead and take that color that we made and use it to make the sticks. Look how good that looks, right? It just looks just like one of the sticks, I think. So even if it's not perfect, it's so close. Are you really gonna give me a hard time about it? Nah, I don't think you will. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and finish up that stick and then pop that in the lamp. And I made one that was a little curvy, you know, just to be different and extra. We are gonna go ahead on this nail and do a couple mini bars and an ice cream cone, just to add some more ice cream flavor to the mix. Every nail is not gonna have nail art. I mean, it's gonna have nail art, but it's not gonna have hand painted art. Which I'm sure you know because you saw the thumbnail. I don't know why I'm telling you. You're just here to see how I did it. You already know what I did. You want to see how I did it. While we make these little chocolate bars, I hope that you are having a wonderful weekend. I hope this Saturday is treating you right, that you got something fun on the docket. Even if what you're doing isn't fun, you bring the fun to whatever you're doing. So I hope you are bringing the fun today. If you're watching me while you work or do housework or run well, not while you're running errands. Pay attention to the road. Get back to driving. Don't know what you're thinking. Watching me in the car, unless you're the passenger. In which case, watch all my videos. Start a playlist. Just start a freaking playlist. Okay, we're coming back to our original bar. And now with this real pretty teal, we are going to outline it. This is a tealy, bluey, almost Tiffany sort of color. Not quite, but there's a quality. We're just going to come in and completely outline this ice cream. I think it almost, not 100%, it just is a vibe, but I think it almost gives kind of a neon sign vibe. And I think the whole set is edging toward pop art. When me and my youngest daughter were talking about how I was going to do something for ice cream day, most of this was really her idea. She's all, Mom, you have to do an ice cream bar. I saw an ice cream bar on a nail once, and it had these swirls and swooshes, and I'm like, okay, we're going to do that. And so shout out to my daughter. This one is for her. So we're just cleaning that up a little. You know, my cleanup brush is my best friend, and I have way more than just one brush that I use for cleaning up. It all depends. And you're going to see in a little bit, I'm going to use the tiniest little brush for some cleanup because we're doing some tiny work here. Now we're going to come in and make our little ice cream cone. Pop that in the lamp. And here we go with our little swirls. We're just going to swirl some of that pink through our ice cream, our little milk chocolate on our ice cream bar. You could definitely do a dark chocolate. You might want to add a little black to your brown though to get it more deep, but you could do a dark chocolate bar for sure. But I wanted to just keep it simple, keep it milk chocolate, keep it cute. We're going to add a few little dots right here to make it seem like it's, you know, flowing over there a little bit. And now I'm just going to take the tiniest bit of black that I sheared out with some top coat, and we're going to make a little shadow there. I'm not sure that it plays as well as I imagined it would, but I don't hate it, so I left it. I was like, you know, I am an emerging artist. I'm budding. I am learning. So I accept my work where it is, even if it's not perfect. I'm just going to love myself through it because that's how you grow. So I hope that's what you're doing with whatever you're trying to do. Like, I don't know what you're up to. Are you doing art? I hope you're loving your art even though it's not perfect, because it's not. And even when it is, I hope that you love it and you're still trying to grow. I don't know what your struggles are, but I hope that you're just doing your best to grow through them, right? Are you trying to get fit? Do your best on that. Are you trying to go back to school or just be better at something that you already do? I'm just sending you so much encouragement right now. I just want you to know that it is okay to love your imperfection while you are trying to improve. You do not have to hate where you are to know that you can do better. So don't add that energy to it. Let that hate go. Just bring love to the problem, because when you do that, you open up so much space. Right here, I'm realizing that this brush is not going to work for me very much. And so we are going to come in very soon with a much tinier cleanup brush. Now, I just thought that ice cream cone needed a vanilla, so we went with white. And to bring more white to the nail, I decided to do the outline in white on this one. I had off camera, well, it was on camera, I'm just not showing you. I had done it in pink, but I didn't like it. So I decided to try white, and I like it much better. So now I'm coming in with this tiny little brush. It's just a little detail brush, and using it as my cleanup brush so that I can get very tiny with it. Because these are small little ice cream bars, and it's not, I don't have a single hair brush. I need to buy a single hair brush, or make myself, like cut one down to a single hair or something, or pull a hair out of my head. I don't know. I need a single hair brush. Okay, my hairs are too thick. You know it. But, and I don't even have that thick of a hair. Oops, false start. Here we go. We're going to start making a mouth, because this set is going to be titled, "We All Scream for Ice Cream." That's right, baby. So we're going to have a screaming mouth, because this mouth wants ice cream. "Give me ice cream," says this mouth. And we're going to make the lip color the same color as we've been using. That really bright, amazing fuchsia pink. Kind of, yeah, I would call it a fuchsia pink. It is so pretty, and I think it makes a pretty mouth. And the second custom color that we're going to mix today is I'm going to take a little of the white and that pink and mix them together to make the inside of the mouth, the color of the mouth, because the inside of your mouth is not that dissimilar to your lip color. And so I just thought it would be really pretty and complementary. It is so close to the color of the nail. You have to really look to see the difference, but it is there. So you have to tell me in the comment section when we get to that part. Is it too similar? Should I have just picked a different pink? You'll let me know. But here we go. We're making the bottom lip now. I think on the mouth, honestly, I was so intimidated about trying to draw mouths. But I think they're easier than I expected, and I think the lips are the easiest part about it, because you're just making a mouth shape, which is honestly not that difficult. And you don't have to exaggerate the top lip as much as I like to. I'm also a big fan of lipstick. I don't wear lipstick personally because the universe and nature did not bless me with very much lip real estate. And unless it's a very light color, it just doesn't look good on me. If I wear a dark lipstick, my mouth goes from looking like a mouth to looking like I just have a gash in my face. Like someone just beat me and my face opened up, and that's a wound now. It's not pretty. It is just horrific looking. Like if you wanted a horror movie villain, put red lipstick on me and let me run. It is not attractive. Okay, here we are with the pink I made. You can see it is so subtly different than the color I'm putting it on top of, but it's there, right? You can see a difference, right? It's not, there's no purple edge to it. It's pink, but it is very close. Even more to the eye. It's harder to notice. Sorry, this is the first time in this video that I a little bit dipped out of frame. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Super proud of myself. I think I've been doing much better at staying in frame lately. I've been so consistent in keeping it in my mind and just really focusing. A couple times, even in this video, I noticed I was getting too low and I pulled myself back up. If you pay attention real close to the editing, I'm sure that you would see that. Now we're just going to clean up a tiny bit there. Need a little tiny cleanup on my teeth. Honestly, I need to find my own dentist and get a cleanup on my teeth. and a couple other things too. Okay, we are just about done there, and then we're going to fix that little corner and give our mouth some bottom teeth. Just a tiny amount though. Then, after curing, we're going to take a little red and make a tongue. Because if you're screaming, you could probably see your tongue, right? Right? You're screaming for ice cream. Oh, screaming for ice cream. Then we cure again, and we're just going to give her a little outline, a little black outline so she pops a little more. I think you could leave it, though. I don't think you'd have to do the outline. And I'm on the fence about whether or not I should have. You let me know what you think. but I think you could leave the outline off. I tried to outline more, but at some point it just starts to look like she has cavities. So again, I think maybe a single hair brush would not be a bad thing, or just a low, very 2 or 3 hair brush. I don't know. So now let's go ahead and do a little chroming on the last 2 nails, because I just think it would look good, and I've not really used the chromes yet, and I wanted to. I'm definitely going to do a heavy chrome set soon. I can't wait. I see an ombre coming up, maybe a sunset or something. I have a set that I'm going to do for somebody, so we'll see. Maybe that'll be that. Let me just get the rest of this. Here we go. I let that nail sit a little bit too long, so it resisted the chrome, but I just kept encouraging it to take it and said, here's your chroming. Do the chrome. You love chrome. And here we are going to add a pink chrome to the pink nail. It does make it completely lose the color changing aspect of this nail, but I love the pink so much with it that I almost wish I'd done that on the nail with the big ice cream bar. I think that would look cute with the ice cream bar on top of it. So that was a missed opportunity, but maybe next year when we celebrate Ice Cream Day, we can do something else with chrome. Here we are with our top coat, looking super shiny and super beautiful. I think this set would look pretty matte as well, but you would have velvet instead of chrome nails, so that's a choice you would have to make on your own. But into the lamp, I'm going to hold them upside down for a second first to get rid of a little bit of the bumpiness, but this is our finished set. I hope you like them as much as I do. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. And all of the things that I used will, of course, be listed in the description box. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys. You just make doing nail art even more fun. So thank you so much for that. We are going to see you next week for some more awesome ideas, including doing my nails. So be sure you're subscribed if you haven't already, and we will talk to you then. Bye-bye.